why do we, we had a single day to vote when there was fucking, large cities of 5,000 people. Why can't we vote over the course of fucking like 2 or 3 days? It's not like, why does it have to be in this 8-hour fucking window? It's ridiculous.
Because then you have people storm the Capitol when the results aren't instantaneous. Yeah. I think that might be part of it.
Yeah, well, I can't help fucking stupidity. That's as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, there may be some like volunteer issues with that. You have small towns where you have to get, it takes all that they can muster to get people to volunteer. Have
you ever seen the people that fucking volunteer at voting places? They live for that fucking shit. They will gladly take a week off of whatever it is that they do with their boring fucking lives to find the excitement in volunteering for election or dealings or whatever you want to call them. I
would say this, if we're really going to like start compromising on civic duty, and you stretch out voting over the course of, what did you say, Alan? Let's say 3 days, 3 working days.
Yeah.
If I volunteer one of those days, I don't have to do jury duty.
Ooh, I like
that.
Like for a whole year.
Whole year.
For 2 years.
Okay. Fuck it, make it 2. I don't know, whatever.
My numbers out of the fucking
gone. I would do it. I would do that in a heartbeat.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad solution. But Alan, I've got a solution for yours as well. 1 day for in-person voting. The results for all votes tallied do not get released until polls close, just as is. But if you want to vote early, you can't vote until midnight that Sunday night. So Sunday through all of Monday, through Tuesday till polls close, you can go online and cast your vote. That way, because there are, like the whole October surprise thing. Sometimes news stories rear their head at the last minute, and you might have want to change your vote. I feel like that gives people a long enough window. Those who are like, oh, shit, I'm not going to get to the polling station. Click, 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 click. Go onto your local voting site. That takes you 5 minutes. If you want to go in person, you should plan ahead. I think that solves the issue. Then you can vote in 1 day, and we can get the results and move on with our pathetic lives.
I still think 1 day's tight. I mean, I think what you're saying is more like 2.5 days. But fucking you. And then if it's on a weekday, then that needs to be a national holiday. Everybody's off.
How long is absentee ballot voting valid prior to the election? A month or 3 weeks or something?
A couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, so when you say like it's 1 day, I mean, keep in mind there still is that option. Now, granted, it is a bit of a nuisance. You have to,
but absentee again is just filling out your ballot and dropping it off somewhere or mailing it in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm talking about physical. Like if we're going to use in person as we're trying to capture the majority of the voting populace and an in-person format, then you need to make it longer than fucking 24 hours because we don't use all 24 hours to vote. And fucking, you need to, if it's on a weekday, you need to it needs to be a national holiday. Everybody's got to have off.
Okay. I mean, you're not going to get too much kickback from that. I mean, we got Juneteenth coming up.
There shouldn't be any kickback.
No.
That's everyone's got a God-given fucking American right as a citizen, right to vote. So that I should be able to do it without fear of having to rush to pick up my child or fucking get out of work late or be at work too early, like whatever it may be. I should just be able to go fucking vote.
But who are you going to go back and brag to with the I voted sticker? Huh?
That's a good point.
Nobody, because voting's not supposed to be this fucking cool thing. It's supposed to be your duty as an American citizen to not let chuckleheads in the fucking halls of the place that runs the country, which we have done successfully.
Back to back.
Yeah, on all sides, all chuckleheads, all of them.